Hello everyone, it is ByGLG and I welcome you to this new video. Today I am going to present the new Narwal Flow 2 robot, and we will see that it is not just a robot that mops with a damp cloth. Let's start right away with the unboxing. In the box we find the Narwal Flow 2, its station, the power cable, the accessories, a replacement filter, a dust bag, the floor cleaning solution, the tanks, and everything needed to get started. As always with this type of product, it is a large standard box. We have a complete robot and above all a true multifunction station.
Let's talk a bit about the station's design. In terms of design, Narwal clearly wanted to go more premium. The station has a frosted glass panel, a less glossy finish, and is therefore normally less prone to fingerprints.
And that's important because the robot vacuum often stays visible in the living room or kitchen. So it's best to avoid the connected trash can look, as the station is 53 centimeters high, 36 centimeters wide, 45 centimeters deep, and weighs 9.8 kilos. Yes, it's imposing, but it does a lot.
At the top, there are two tanks, a 4,500 milliliter clean water tank and a 4,000 milliliter dirty water tank. They are easy to remove without having to open a large lid. You pull, fill, empty, and put them back.
And when you handle several liters of water, these kinds of details matter a bit. Narwal also adds a scale inhibitor, handy for limiting lime scale, especially with systems that use hot water. Under the bin, we find the reservoir for the cleaning liquid. The flow automatically doses the detergent with a capacity of 200 milliliters for the sample and 300 milliliters as standard. You will notice there is also a 2.4 liter dustbin on this side, which is reusable, washable, and above all, disinfectable. On the lower part, we find the charging wrap. The suction is directed downwards. Yes, it is surprising. Usually, it is a bit towards the back. It is a nice change. And above all, we have a bin that can be easily removed for cleaning. And finally, we have the CyberGlow lighting. Now, yes, it looks a bit like a nightclub for a robot vacuum, but it is still quite nice. The light indicates the station's status, operation, washing, drying, and error mode, or also the voice mode. You can also adjust a few settings from the app. It is not essential, but it gives it a modern and premium feel. Let us talk a bit about our robot. Our robot is 36 centimeters by 35 by 9.5 in height, weighing about 5 kilos. Some would call it a big baby. Moving on, at the front we find the cameras, sensors, obstacle detection, and especially the LEDs to better see its environment. At the back we have the charging connectors, and on top the classic buttons. At the same time, classic. Under the hood we find the dustbin and the filter. All of that is easily removable. It is really easy to handle. Underneath, we find the wheels, the sensors, and the anti-tangle brush. Narwal refers to this as a dual flow anti-tangle system. The main brush guides hair to the side, then the airflow pulls it into the dustbin. The side brush can also rotate in reverse to get rid of hair. So naturally, we will check this after the test to see if the brush stays clean or if it ends up with a wig. And most importantly, the roller mop. Once again, I had to think about it a bit because there was a small clip. You have to lift it. There is a small diagram, but you have to lift it. You can clearly see a small latch on the left that you lift. This allows you to remove the roller a little bit to change or clean it. Yeah, show you like this so you can save a bit of time. Well, we still have to talk about it. The big advantage of this product is really the roller mop, because that is truly the real difference with the Flow 2. It is its roller mop. We are not talking about two small round mops that spin gently. Here we have a real 26.6 centimeter roller that covers the entire length of the wheels. The contact surface is 146.3 square centimeters. Not bad. The downward pressure is 12 Newton meters as it presses down, and Narwal claims cleaning efficiency is up to 7 times higher because the idea is simple. The mop doesn't just pass over the floor, it presses and scrubs. It can also extend by 4.8 centimeters to clean edges. We will see that it is very impressive with a minimum distance of 9 millimeters from the wall. And most importantly, it works with hot water at 100 degrees. So for big, sticky, and slightly dried on stains, it will help. Come on, now we need to see if that holds up a bit with the tests. Let's talk a little about the app. Before starting the cleaning, you have to go through the app. You add the robot connected to Wi-Fi 2.4 or 5 gigahertz. You launch the mapping, and most importantly, you find the classic modes with vacuum and mop, vacuum then mop, vacuum only, mop mode, or custom mode. You can also adjust the free of mind mode. Choose 1, 2, or 3 cycles. Set the suction power. Choose the cleaning area. Activate intensive corner cleaning, carpet cleaning, or station settings. A quick tip, do a proper map first, and then you can go play around in the app a bit. Come on, don't start a big cleanup right away with coffee, sauce, and crumbs everywhere. Go for it, champ. Hugi robot will be better if it already knows the house a little bit. And since there are cameras and AI, take 2 minutes to check the settings and privacy. Come on, first test with a suction test. As usual, we're not just going to give it 3 crumbs. Clean for a floor that's already been washed. We'll add some coffee, once again, some rice grains, and a little bit of cornflakes. In short, a real mess for those who might get the reference. The Flow 2 claims 31,000 pascals of suction. That is huge for a vacuum. The goal is also to pick up particles, hair, and dirt from crevices, and especially from carpets. We will see about that later. Narwal also claims a particle removal rate greater than or equal to 99%. But for me, what matters is the result. So does it pick up the crumbs well? Does it pick up the hair? Does it leave grains in the corners? And does the brush stay clean after cleaning? You will notice that the robot can also detect concentrated debris, slow down, and automatically boost suction. And what's more, it can take photos of obstacles or detected areas in the app. That is super cool. There. So let's see if it really understands, or if we have to insist, or if it just does a quick job, like your kid saying, there, I'm done. First assessment, this suction. Wow, this is not at all what we are used to seeing. It means we can see it working. It does its thing. We see it looking. It moves forward. Since you saw that we have a LiDAR a bit further back, it also works in reverse. It comes back. It does little loops and everything. Wow, there. And what's more, it takes photos of the cables, the dog, all of that. A pretty good first impression. Now let's move on to the mopping test. That is the real focus of the Narwal Flow 2. We have a 26.8 centimeter roller mop, 12 Newton meters of pressure, and 60-degree hot water. So we're going to give it some tougher stains. Come on, let's add the usual. Coke, milk, ketchup, and Tabasco. There, let's mix that all up. Oh, Tabasco and milk, that actually looks kind of nice. Well, because cleaning a floor that's already clean, or the flow wash system works simply. It sends clean water onto the mop. The mop scrubs and the scraper removes the dirty water, and the dirty water is collected separately. So normally it does not drag dirt everywhere. Narwal also uses 16 angled anti-clog nozzles to wet the roller evenly, and the self-cleaning scraper helps remove debris. So on paper, it is not just a dirty mop that keeps spinning. We have a real system that washes with clean water. All right, first pass, let's see if it picks up the bulk of it. This is the kind of test you absolutely have to wait for. We were waiting for a result, and in fact, we got a miracle. That is actually quite good. Now, regarding the satisfaction, does it slow down? Yes. Does it focus on the spot? Yes. Does it return to the station? A lot. It is true that there was a lot of mess, and we realize it reaches a point where it sees there is just too much, that it is better to return to the station to clean it all up and come back. And it is true that for us, there were 4 products. It did return 4 times to the station. It goes step by step, but it does go. We can also see in the app the photos linked to obstacles, liquids, or even the cables detected. That is really impressive. You can really see that it saw and understood what it was. So we don't just see the robot moving, we also see that it has understood its environment, and that as a result, it adapts its cleaning to the environment. The sautin, bam. Right, one of the important things is that they also announced baseboard cleaning. Now, it's true that having a roller that's flattened like a caterpillar track, which also presses down and cleans itself, we already thought that's going to work better. Plus, we clearly saw on the photos that it shifted to the side to clean the baseboards. And yes, because that is important, the edges. Because cleaning the center of the room, let's say, has become easy. But thus loves corners, baseboards, and table legs. The Flow 2 can extend its mop 4.8 centimeters to the side. Narwal also claims a minimum distance of 9 millimeters from the wall. So we'll have it go along the wall, we'll have it go around the legs a bit, along the sofa, we'll have it go along the table, we put to the side to avoid filming the whole apartment there, because a robot at this price that only cleans the middle, that hurts a bit, but if it can also do the baseboards really well, there's no reason to complain. Next, we'll test the carpets as the Flow 2 features the carpet focus system. With all that, it uses 31 kilopascals of suction with an adaptive pressure plate. The idea isn't just to have strong suction. The plate compresses the carpet fibers to reduce air leaks and better concentrate the suction. Narwal claims a negative pressure up to 4.2 times higher, so normally it should better pick up deep dust, hair, dirt, and so on. Well, we are not going to ruin all the carpets, but what we can see is that at the start, we can choose in the app. Either you want to clean the carpet right away, or you want to clean it at the end. You manage it a bit in the app, it goes onto the carpet. We can clearly see that it doesn't mess up the carpets. This proves that our mop is clean and that it goes over it, it takes its time, it turns, it adapts. And since it is ultra quiet, even when it switches to turbo mode, it is cool. Right, next back to the station, because when it returns to the station, the Flow 2 cleans its mop, manages the dirty water, and can head back out if needed. The station can reach up to 100 degrees Celsius for its self-cleaning cycle. There is also hot air drying at 60 degrees, and that is actually quite important because a poorly dried robot mop can quickly smell like a wet rag, or frankly, a bit like your gym bag. The 100-degree cycle cleans the mop, the internal ducts, the tank, and the scraper. One thing you will notice is that when the robot goes to the station, it stops in front, it vacuums like this, you can feel it, to clean the ducts a bit, and then, the 100-degree cycle cleans the mop, internal ducts, tanks, and the scraper. The 60-degree drying process limits humidity, bad odors, and mold. Narwal also adds a cleaning system for the robot's dirty water tank with agitation and high-pressure backflushing. There is also a debris filter to separate solids from dirty water, limit clogs, and keep drainage stable. We also find automatic detergent dosing, then the lime scale inhibitor. So the idea is clear: reduce manual maintenance as much as possible. Well, it is not magic, it is less maintenance, not zero maintenance. All right, our robot is also packed with intelligence using AI, because we are going to talk a little bit about that. The Narwal Flow 2 uses the Narmin Pro 2 with the twin AI Dodge. All that, it has cameras, and yes, we saw that. It analyzes what it sees. It must avoid obstacles more intelligently. With its dual stereo red, green, blue vision, it can better handle small obstacles, cables, toys, chair legs, and optimize its path. So we put some things on the floor. You saw I put a slightly strange little chair. I could have put my little Scooby-Doo. We also put a table. There you go. So we realize that the robot can detect unknown objects, analyze them, decide whether to avoid them, clean them, or display the absorption marker directly, and you will decide a little later. And as always, with the cameras, their functions can be configured or disabled according to your preferences. This allows it to make real-time decisions, because where the Flow 2 becomes much more interesting is in its cleaning decisions. It must not only see the dirt, it must understand what is dry or wet. If it is dry, like crumbs, dust, hair, cat litter, and so on, it can lower the brush and switch to suction only. If it is dry, it is short, like crumbs, dust, hair, or even cat litter that the cat tends to track everywhere, it manages its brushes and switches to suction only. If it is wet, like juice, sauce, or coffee, it can put the main brush back and lower the mop to switch to washing only. For battery life, our Narwal Flow 2 features a 7,000 milliampere battery. It can also manage the battery with AI by monitoring the charge, temperature, current, and cycles. It can recharge during self-cleaning to stay ready to go. So when it returns to the station to clean its mop, it can also recover some energy. Narwal claims coverage of up to 289 square meters. Well, as always, it will depend on your home, the mode used, carpets, mopping, the number of returns to the station, and the level of dirt, because another important point is obstacle crossing. Narwal claims that with the Flow 2, it can cross thresholds up to 4 centimeters. Well, that's important if you have door sills or small level differences between rooms, because a very smart robot that gets stuck on a floor strip is always a bit sad. It has a profile that goes down to 95 millimeters. Once again, if you have furniture lower than 95 millimeters, it can fit under certain low furniture like sofas, beds, or even some cabinets. And often, that is where the dust hides. So is it too good? Yes. If we talk a bit about the price, the Narwal Flow 2 is already available on the official website. I also found it on Amazon. Its base price is 1,299 euros, which seems consistent for this type of CDZ. For Prime Day, there is a big sale because with the Prime Day offer and my 5% discount code, the price drops to 999 euros instead of 1,299 euros. Come on, tell me in the comments what you think of this Narwal Flow 2. Well, since all thumbs are allowed, if you like the video, thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, thumbs down. That is really up to you. As your mother would say, you cleaned your room, and here, I mean easily. No, as your mother would say, you never miss a chance. Isn't that proving her right? Don't forget to click over there on my logo and click the bell to get a notification when there is a new video. I have plenty of pretty cool products, and you have seen normally every time I manage to get products, I try to also get you promo codes that are dedicated, unique. All right, thank you for stopping by to see me. It makes me happy. I wish you all a great day. Take care of yourselves, take care of your loved ones. Keep your spirits up, and above all, stay open-minded. I, of course, love you guys.
See you in a few days. Bye-bye.